What is going on, you guys? It's your Surf 3000 back here with another video, and today we're going to be doing a deer hunting review video. Basically just running down all the deer I've ever killed in my life. So, let's get into it. So the first ever deer I've ever shot was this bad boy right here. This is a little spiker that I killed about 2 to 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. But yeah, how I killed him, I was on my phone, and my dad saw a deer, so he was like, "Might get off the phone, there's a deer." So I got on him. He was about 40 yards. I say about 40 yards. Perfectly broadside. Boom, freaking miss. He freaking takes off. Spins around, stands same spot, but about 10 yards down. Freaking shot. Got him that shot. But, as you could tell from here, I shot him right there. See that? Like you could see, I shot him right there. So it wasn't a bad shot, but the angle of it made it a gut shot. So it was freaking, there's poop all over the place, basically. So that was the first one, and we actually did not know that it was a spike. We thought it was actually a doe. So that's the first one. Now moving on to number 2. Another spike. Another spike. This one I had in my short, but this one I was actually proud of. It was running across the shooting lane like crazy, freaking, not sprinting, but walking at a good pace. And me and my dad we freaking tried countless times, like 6 or 7 times to freaking grunt at it, and it did not stop. So eventually I just got mad, so I got on it and I was following it, boom, whacked it right in the freaking shoulder. That freaking thing only went like 5-10 yards, didn't go 20. It did one of those numbers, started running, and then it just died because it went right through the lungs. But yeah, that was a pretty good shot for how old I was. And here, moving on now, it's actually 2 pics of a doe. I killed about, here, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. My cat's sleeping right behind me. I actually want to kind of change the lighting, see if I can make it better. Yeah, it's a little better, but yeah, in that picture you could see him down there with it. You could see him down there with it there, and in that one you could see him dragging it. So yeah, that one basically what happened there is there's a shooting lane about exactly right across from me. My dad caught a glimpse of something coming. And I looked up and there was like 5-6 deer coming our way through the shooting lane. And I had it in the shooting lane there. I was going to pop one at like 130 yards or something. But, I'm only a kid. And that's a pretty big shot. Like 130 yards out of moving, pretty fast running deer. So they came up to us, and I got on the first one I saw, freaking boom, freaking pulled the trigger, squeezed on her, shot right behind the shoulder there, good shot. Just same with this first one, the angle of it made it a gut shot. That thing went about 60-70 yards, something like that. Dropped there, freaking was still moving when my dad walked up on it. Freaking, he shot and pierced it right through the nose. I don't have the skull because we don't save the doe skulls, but yeah, it was a pretty good deer. And now moving on to the last deer, which is actually my profile picture. Another spike, so y'all know, but that spike is my profile picture, and you can see, you can't really see where the shot is, but I shot that big boy right in the neck. And how that came to happening was, we were sitting there, it was about, I don't know, 4:20 something. It was about 4:30. Freaking getting dark. You know how dark it gets at 4:30 nowadays. But I saw it about, I don't know, 40-50 yards that way. And I saw the deer and I said, "Dad, there's a deer." He looked over, shoot it. So I got on it and I said, it's another spiker. And he said, well, it's up to you, son. Boom, freaking got it right in the neck. And I dropped it, and my dad asked where it went because he was looking out the other window waiting for it to run so he could take a pop at it, I believe. But he said, I said, I dropped it. So he's like, wow, because that's shocking. I expected to hit it, but like I wasn't really confident because I only had a sliver of his neck. It was through some trees too. So yeah, and actually I want to show you these. This right here was the spike, the casing for the spike. The 35 Remington model. I forget what model it is, but that's what I hunt with. 35 Remington pump action. It's an oldie. And here's the doe. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, but the doe I killed, this one says the 27th of November. And the spike I killed the 4th of December. And here's actually the bullet from the doe. As you can see how it went in at right there. Yeah, so that's basically all this video is. And I know I kind of went over it quick, but I made a 15-minute version of this. And I couldn't, it would freaking take like 5 hours to upload, so I'm just trying to make it a little quicker. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Later. Peace.